Welcome to the second part of episode 5 of Alienated in an Ancient Land. Let's not waste any moment and get started. In an obscure place, two men are discussing their travel plans. So, what is your plan for not getting caught? Taunted the astronomer. What do you mean getting caught? We are amateur astronomers, and nobody can question us for being curious. I'm sure everybody will make fun of us. But I am more worried about what happens when the aliens get alerted, said the astronomer, pondering how to go about it. You see, we are tourists and we are in search of a place. I will interest them with stories of alien sightings and observe who responds to it. The other person began elaborating. That would be one of the reasons we might get into trouble. There should be another way. What if we do not ask anybody and observe for anomalies in a place? I mean, if an alien is residing, there will be some change in the atmosphere and its parameters. We must first take every reading for a normal place and keep comparing. This is a more secure method of spotting the alien or aliens, explained the astronomer. Hmm, not bad at all. It is a brilliant plan, if you ask me, said the other man, clapping his hands with enthusiasm. Okay, let's get measuring then. What are the parameters which remain constant over the region? Asked the other person. That's a tricky question. To be honest, there isn't any parameter which remains constant all over the earth. It keeps varying, but is usually within a range. So, measuring gravity, electromagnetic radiation, and background radiation levels should give us a good insight, elaborated the astronomer. They began measuring and comparing the results of many places. At the restaurant, it was lunchtime. The staff gathered around together and began eating. Rekha had planned this. Even if Tanya or Shamit spotted them together, they wouldn't get suspicious because it was lunchtime and they were allowed to come together. I was telling Ganesh that this place is not good for working. We should find a different job and get out of here soon, whispered a worried looking Rekha. Why? Asked the rest of the staff in unison. Because they give more anxiety and nightmares than a good salary. Nightmares aren't letting me sleep. All of it began when I touched Tanya madam the other day, began Rekha. I had warned you not to get too close to them. Why didn't you listen to me? Chided Triptesh. On second thoughts, when I admit this place is creepy and gives more anxiety. I'm happy with the salary, but staying scared all through the day isn't good. Saraswati spoke up for the first time. Everybody was stunned at her reply. She was the most competent staff of the restaurant. Tanya and Shamit were always full of praise for her dedication towards work as the aide to the chef. Didi, all of it coming from you sounds way more creepier than those two, mocked Triptesh, the waiter. Ganesh laughed at the joke and began speaking. I think they are some criminals or people who deal in drugs, which is why they don't go out for fear of getting caught. I had been to the room yesterday when they were inside. It looked like they were knocked out unconscious due to something. If we act ignorant and maintain our distance, we must be safe. This should make us more alarmed, said a worried looking Saraswati. We should go to the police, she continued. Nobody replied or reacted. Seeing the indifference, Saraswati resumed her lunch and waited for someone else to talk. Ganesh saw that others were mum and took the chance. So, shall I take it that we needn't worry about them and keep doing our work and maintain our distance? Yes, replied everybody in unison. Rekha let out a sad sigh and continued eating. Now, that was the shortest revolt nipped in the bud. Don't you think so? Would Rekha go to the authorities? Will the amateur astronomers find who the aliens are? Is it getting interesting? Comment your thoughts about this episode. Or if you think something needs my attention, please point it out to me in the comment section. Thanks again to everyone who listens to my content as soon as I post it. You are a gem. Keep listening and sharing my channel link with others. See you next week with a new episode.